Hello, and welcome back to our daily English talk.
Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here today.
If you're new here, please click that subscribe button and like this video.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Roy. Didn't you know this is a place to practice listening and speaking with simple, real English?
Please help us by liking this video and subscribing. It means a lot to us.
Today, Emma, I am imagining myself sitting at a small table in the morning. The light is soft and the day feels new. I feel calm and relaxed as I think about breakfast. This moment feels quiet and comfortable.
I can imagine that clearly, Roy, and it feels very peaceful. Morning time often feels gentle to me. People move slowly and speak softly. It feels like a perfect time to talk about simple breakfast foods.
When I wake up in the morning, I like to take a few moments before eating. I stretch a little and breathe slowly. Then I start thinking about what I want for breakfast. That slow thinking helps me feel ready for the day.
I like that slow start too, Roy, and it helps me feel comfortable. Breakfast feels like the first kind action of the day. Choosing food calmly makes the morning feel warm. That warmth helps the mind relax.
Curious, Emma, do you usually eat breakfast every day? I try to eat something small in the morning. Even a simple breakfast makes me feel better. It gives me energy and comfort.
Yes, I usually eat breakfast, Roy, even if it is very simple. Sometimes it is just bread or fruit. I like how breakfast does not need to be big. Simple food feels enough in the morning.
I like that idea that breakfast can be simple. We do not need many choices. Sometimes eggs, bread, or fruit are enough. That simplicity feels calm and friendly, just like easy English.
Yes, and breakfast foods are very easy to talk about. Many people eat similar things in the morning. That makes this topic feel familiar and safe. Familiar topics help English feel less scary.
When I imagine breakfast foods, I think about eggs first. Eggs feel warm and comforting. I imagine them cooked slowly in the morning. Thinking about this makes me feel relaxed and hungry at the same time.
Eggs are very popular, Roy, and I think many listeners like them too. They are simple and easy to cook. Talking about eggs feels natural. It is a good word to practice in English.
Curious, Emma, do you like sweet breakfast foods or simple ones? Sometimes I like sweet food and sometimes I like plain food. It depends on how I feel in the morning.
I usually like simple breakfast foods, Roy. I like food that feels light and gentle. Sweet food is nice sometimes, but not every day. Listening to my body helps me choose.
I like how you listen to your body. Breakfast is a personal choice. Everyone eats different things. That makes it a nice topic because there is no right or wrong answer.
Yes, and that makes speaking easier. You can talk about your breakfast without pressure. You can say what you like and how you feel. That honesty helps confidence grow.
When I think about breakfast, I also think about time. Some mornings are slow and some are busy. On busy mornings, breakfast is very simple. On slow mornings, breakfast feels special.
That is very true, Roy, and many people feel the same way. Breakfast changes with our day. Talking about this feels very real. Real topics help learners feel connected.
Curious, Emma, do you eat breakfast alone or with other people? I sometimes eat alone and enjoy the quiet. Other times I eat with family and talk softly. Both ways feel nice to me.
I usually eat breakfast quietly, Roy. I like the peaceful feeling. Morning silence helps me wake up slowly. It gives me time to think before the day begins.
I like that peaceful image. Breakfast can be a quiet moment. It does not need loud talking. That quiet feeling matches slow and easy English very well.
Yes, and listeners can imagine their own breakfast now. They can think about what they eat in the morning. That imagination is already English practice.
When I imagine a listener with us now, I see them sitting calmly in the morning. They are listening and thinking about food. They feel relaxed and safe. This image feels very warm to me.
I imagine that too, and it makes me happy. Learning English can happen in peaceful moments like breakfast. There is no need to rush or worry.
In this first part, we are only talking gently about breakfast foods. We are not going deep yet. We are just sharing calm thoughts and feelings. This helps build comfort and trust.
Yes, and it's okay to just listen right now. You do not need to speak yet. Listening is already learning. Your ears and mind are warming up, just like breakfast warms the body.
I feel very calm talking about breakfast with you, Emma. It feels like a gentle way to start the day. I hope listeners feel comfortable and ready to continue.
I feel calm too, and I hope listeners feel relaxed. In the next part, we will talk more about specific breakfast foods. We will continue slowly and kindly, step by step.
Now that we are gently into our breakfast topic, Emma, I imagine myself standing in the kitchen in the morning. The room feels quiet and the light comes in slowly. I can hear small sounds like a kettle or a pan. This calm space makes me think more clearly about breakfast foods.
I can imagine that kitchen clearly, Roy, and it feels very familiar. Morning kitchens often feel peaceful. People move slowly and do simple things. This slow feeling makes it easy to think and talk in simple English.
When I open the fridge in the morning, I usually pause and look inside. I see eggs, milk, maybe some fruit. I do not rush to choose. This small pause helps me feel relaxed and awake.
I do the same thing, and it helps me feel ready for the day. Looking inside the fridge feels like a quiet moment. I think about what my body wants. That gentle thinking feels comforting.
Curious, Emma, when you see many breakfast choices, how do you decide? Sometimes I choose very quickly. Other times I stand and think for a while. My choice often depends on my mood.
I decide slowly, Roy, especially in the morning. I listen to how I feel inside. If I feel tired, I choose something warm. If I feel fresh, I choose something light. That choice feels natural to me.
I like how you listen to your body because breakfast is about care. It is the first meal of the day. Choosing gently helps the day start well. This idea feels warm and simple.
Yes, and this makes breakfast easy to talk about. We can say how we feel and what we choose. Simple sentences are enough. That makes this topic very friendly for beginners.
When I think about common breakfast foods, bread comes to my mind. Bread feels simple and familiar. I imagine toast in the morning. Thinking about it makes me feel comfortable.
Bread is very common, Roy, and many people eat it. It is easy to prepare and easy to talk about. Saying, I eat bread for breakfast feels simple and clear. That sentence feels safe.
Curious, Emma, do you like eating fruit in the morning? Sometimes I enjoy fruit because it feels fresh. It makes me feel light and awake. That feeling helps me start the day gently.
Yes, I like fruit in the morning, Roy. Fruit feels clean and fresh. It is easy to eat and easy to describe. Talking about fruit feels simple and pleasant.
I like how breakfast foods often have simple names. Eggs, bread, fruit, milk. These words are easy to remember. That makes breakfast a good topic for easy English practice.
Yes, and learners do not need many words here. You can name the food and say how you feel. That is already good communication. Simple English works very well in this situation.
Sometimes I eat breakfast alone and think quietly. Other times I eat with someone and talk softly. Both situations feel comfortable. Breakfast does not need loud conversation.
I agree, and quiet breakfast feels very peaceful. Soft voices and slow movements feel right in the morning. This matches slow English very naturally.
Curious, Emma. Do you ever drink something with breakfast? I often drink tea or coffee. Holding a warm cup makes me feel calm. It helps me wake up slowly.
Yes, I usually drink something warm, Roy. A warm drink feels comforting in the morning. It gives me time to sit and relax. That quiet moment feels important.
I like how breakfast is not only about food, it is also about feeling. Warm food, warm drinks, and calm moments all come together. That makes breakfast a very human topic.
Yes, and talking about feelings makes English more personal. You do not need to be perfect, you just share your experience. That sharing builds confidence gently.
When I imagine a listener now, I see them thinking about their own breakfast. They remember what they ate this morning. They feel familiar with the topic. That familiarity feels comforting.
I imagine that too, and that makes me feel connected to them. Everyone has breakfast memories. That shared experience helps learners feel less alone when speaking English.
In this part, we are gently talking more about specific breakfast foods. We are still moving slowly. There is no pressure to speak fast or use many words. Comfort comes first.
Yes, and listeners can stay relaxed. You can repeat words quietly or just listen. Both are good. Your English is growing even in these small moments.
I feel very comfortable talking about breakfast like this, Emma. It feels natural and calm. I hope listeners feel the same comfort inside themselves now.
I feel comfortable too, Roy. In the next part, we will talk more about personal breakfast habits and memories. We will continue slowly and kindly, just like this.
As we move into this part, Emma, I feel very settled in the morning mood. Breakfast feels familiar now, like a gentle habit I know well. My body feels awake but still relaxed. This feeling makes it easy to talk calmly and slowly.
I feel that calm morning feeling too, Roy, and it feels very comforting. When we talk about breakfast, it feels close to daily life. There is nothing strange or difficult here. This closeness helps English feel friendly and safe.
When I think about my usual breakfast, I remember small details. I remember the plate, the smell of food, and the quiet sounds in the room. These small memories make breakfast feel warm and personal. Talking about them feels natural.
I like how you notice small details, Roy, because breakfast is full of them. The sound of a spoon, the warmth of food, the light in the room. These details are easy to describe with simple English. That makes learners feel capable.
Emma, do you remember breakfast from your childhood? Sometimes I think about eating breakfast when I was younger. I remember sitting quietly and eating simple food. Those memories feel soft and comforting.
Yes, I remember those mornings too, Roy, and they feel very gentle. Breakfast was simple and calm. I did not think much about food then, I just enjoyed the moment. Those memories feel peaceful even now.
I like how breakfast memories often feel safe. They remind us of slow mornings and care. Talking about these memories does not need difficult words. Simple sentences are enough to share these feelings.
Yes, and sharing simple memories helps confidence grow. When learners talk about familiar things, their voice feels steadier. Breakfast is something everyone understands. That shared understanding reduces fear.
Sometimes my breakfast changes depending on the day. On busy days, I eat quickly. On quiet days, I sit longer and enjoy my food. Both ways are okay, and both are easy to talk about in English.
That is very true, Roy, and many people feel the same way. Breakfast fits our daily rhythm. Talking about time and feeling is very natural here. It helps English feel connected to real life.
Emma, do you ever skip breakfast? Sometimes I do, and I notice how my body feels different. Talking about this feels honest and real. Not every morning is the same.
Yes, sometimes I skip breakfast too, Roy, and that is okay. Life is not always perfect. Talking about what really happens makes English feel honest. Learners do not need perfect stories.
I like that honesty because it removes pressure. You can say, sometimes I eat breakfast, or sometimes I do not. These simple sentences still communicate clearly. That simplicity feels very supportive.
Yes, and simple honesty helps learners relax. English is not about sounding impressive, it's about sharing your real experience. That mindset helps people speak more naturally.
When I imagine a listener practicing now, I see them saying a sentence quietly. Maybe they say, I eat eggs for breakfast. They say it slowly and feel okay. That small practice feels meaningful.
I imagine that too, and it makes me feel very happy. Even one sentence is enough. Saying it quietly or in your mind still helps. English grows through these gentle moments.
I want listeners to understand that confidence comes from small steps. Talking about breakfast is a small step, but it matters. Each small sentence makes the next one easier. That is how learning grows.
I agree deeply, and this is very important. You do not need long conversations. Short and calm sentences are powerful. They build confidence without stress or pressure.
When I remember learning English in the past, I remember starting with simple topics. Food was one of them. Talking about food felt safe because everyone eats. That safety helped me continue learning.
That is a helpful reminder, Roy. Food connects people easily. Breakfast is one of the easiest food topics. Using easy topics helps learners feel successful early. That success encourages them to keep going.
Breakfast also connects to feelings like comfort and care. These feelings make conversations warmer. When conversations feel warm, English feels less like a task and more like sharing.
Yes, and sharing is very human. You do not need perfect language to share. You only need willingness. That willingness is already a strong step forward.
I imagine a listener remembering this conversation tomorrow morning. They are eating breakfast and thinking in English. They name the food quietly in their mind. That moment feels calm and supportive.
I imagine that too, and it makes me feel very encouraging. English can join daily life in small ways. Breakfast is a gentle place for English to live. That makes learning feel natural.
Emma, do you think talking about breakfast helps learners feel less afraid of English? I feel that familiar topics reduce fear. When fear is low, learning feels easier.
I truly believe that, Roy. Familiar topics create comfort. Comfort creates confidence. Breakfast is familiar for everyone. That familiarity helps learners open their mouth and speak.
That thought makes me feel hopeful. It shows that learning does not need big changes. Small daily habits can help a lot. Breakfast is one of those habits.
Yes, and learners can use this topic again and again. Every morning is a chance to think or speak in English. That repetition helps English stay in the mind naturally.
As we come near the end of this part, I feel calm and thankful. Talking about breakfast feels gentle and honest. I hope listeners feel more comfortable with English now.
I feel thankful too, Roy, and I hope listeners feel supported. In the next and final part, we will gently close this conversation. We will reflect and say goodbye in a warm and calm way.
As we begin this final part, Emma, I feel a very soft and peaceful morning mood. It feels like the end of breakfast, when everything is quiet and settled. I imagine the table is clean and the day is ready to begin. This calm feeling helps me reflect slowly.
I feel that peaceful mood too, Roy, and it feels very comforting. Ending our breakfast conversation slowly feels right. There's no need to rush into the day yet. We can stay in this gentle moment together for a little while.
When I look back at our talk about breakfast foods, I notice how simple and warm it feels. We talked about eggs, bread, fruit, and drinks. These are small things, but they matter in daily life. Talking about them feels natural and friendly.
I agree, and that friendliness is very important for learners. When English feels friendly, it feels possible. Breakfast foods are something everyone knows. That shared knowledge makes speaking feel less scary.
I want listeners to remember that talking about breakfast does not need difficult English. Simple words are enough. You can name the food and say how you feel. That is already good communication.
Yes, and even if your sentences feel short or slow, that is okay. Slow English is good English. Feeling calm while speaking is more important than speaking fast. This idea can bring a lot of relief.
Sometimes people worry that their English is too simple. I understand that feeling very well. But simple English is strong. It helps people understand each other clearly. Remembering this helps reduce pressure.
That is very true, Roy. Simple language is not weak language. It is clear language. Using simple words helps build confidence and comfort. That comfort helps learning continue naturally.
I imagine a listener now finishing their breakfast. They feel full and calm. Inside, they feel a small sense of pride because they listened to English and understood. That quiet pride feels warm and encouraging.
I love that image because it feels very real. That feeling of pride can stay with them all day. It can make the next English moment feel easier. One calm success can change how we feel about learning.
Breakfast is a normal part of daily life, but it can also be a learning moment. When English becomes part of daily routines, it feels natural. Learning does not need to feel separate from living.
Yes, and when learning feels natural, it stays longer in the mind. English becomes familiar instead of frightening. Familiar things feel friendly. That friendliness helps learners keep going with confidence.
Curious, Emma, if you could give one gentle message to someone learning English while eating breakfast, what would it be? I think gentle messages can stay in the heart and help people feel supported.
I would tell them to enjoy the moment. You can think or speak in English slowly. There is no hurry. Feeling calm and comfortable is more important than saying everything perfectly.
That message feels very kind and helpful. Enjoying the moment makes learning feel lighter. When we relax, the mind opens more easily. That openness helps English grow naturally.
I hope listeners remember that learning slowly is still learning. Every small moment counts. Thinking about your breakfast in English is already practice. These small habits matter very much.
As we come to the end of our breakfast conversation, I want to thank everyone who stayed with us. Listening carefully takes patience and focus. That effort shows care and courage. It truly matters.
I want to thank them too, and I hope they feel proud of themselves. Choosing to practice English is a brave and positive choice. Even quiet listening is meaningful learning.
Please remember that English is not something to fear. It is a tool to help you share your life. Talking about food, feelings, and daily habits are all good ways to use it.
And you can practice again tomorrow morning. Breakfast will come again. Each morning is a new, gentle chance to think or speak in English. Progress grows naturally this way.
I feel very calm and thankful as we finish this conversation with you, Emma. Talking together always feels warm and supportive. I hope listeners feel that same support with them now.
I feel thankful too, Roy, and I hope listeners carry this calm feeling into their day. They can take it into their breakfast, their work, or any quiet moment. English can stay gentle and friendly.
Thank you for spending this time with us and for practicing in your own way. We will meet again to talk about more simple, real life topics. Until then, please be kind to yourself and speak slowly.
Yes, thank you so much for being here with us. Keep enjoying English in small, peaceful moments. We are always here to practice together. Goodbye for now and take good care.